beautiful people of the internet. It's Shadows Girl 1920 here, and we are back on the Tree 7 server. So, as you can see, people keep leaving me stuff for the build, which is absolutely freaking fantastic. I mean, I'm not sure who that is, Starjack Deliveries. I'm guessing Jackson's involved. Just a hunch. But, yeah. So, the people involved in that, thank you so much, because we are reaching a point where we're going to start using a lot of nether brick, as well as all of our usual stone brick and cobblestone combinations. Speaking of, there we go. MJ left us a half chest full of cobblestone, which is just absolutely fantastic. Now, the free wood chest, guys, this is just to the people on the server. I will be removing this next week, so if anyone's after dark oak saplings or any of the remaining stacks of dark oak wood, I am so glad I've managed to get this down from 2 double chests. I have put some aside for my personal use, but yeah, if anyone wants to come and get the rest of that, I am taking it down next week. After that, the chest won't be there. Yeah. In fact, I've got a ton of supplies if anyone needs to borrow anything from my farms. Just replant, please. Alright, so we're doing a nice and easy episode today. A couple of weeks ago, while I was out exploring, I found a mega taiga biome, which is just fantastic. I got some podzol and things like that. But now I need sand. I need a heck ton of sand. And right next to that mega taiga is a desert. Okay, sorry for the interruption. My phone was ringing. So yeah, as I was saying, right next to the mega taiga is a desert. And we're gonna just go and tear it up a little bit. I've got a couple of shulker boxes. I've got some night vision and swiftness potions because we're going to be traveling a good few thousand blocks, I think. Let's see, where are we now? We're at -1824, so we've got to travel 700 blocks along the x-axis, but then we've got to travel 1800 blocks along the y-axis. Axis, yeah. So we're going that way. All right, so I've got my bed, I've got my boat, I've got my swiftness and night vision potions. So I think it's about time we got exploring. Now I'm thinking I might time-lapse a little bit of it because, as I said, I can't afford to be spending 2 to 3 days making a video anymore. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's get started. pause from the time lapse here. Isn't just the coolest little pinnacle poking out from the ocean? I feel almost like I should... Yeah, I'm going to screenshot the coordinates for this, because I would love to build a lighthouse out here. I know there's nothing out here, but this might be a place I come back to later on in the series when I'm done with my base area, which will probably take me most of the series. But yeah, I might build a docks in a small town and a lighthouse there. That would be cool. That's if no one else takes the area, or if it's not already claimed. I don't see anyone here. This should be miles away from where anybody should be, but yeah. And look at that. We're coming up on the desert, which is very close to where the mega tiger is. Or is this a different desert? No, it's only about 300 blocks away from the mega tiger. This could very well be the desert I'm intending to turn into a shredder desert for the server. Yeah, because there's the mega tiger there. Fantastic. Theoretically, this should be away from everybody else. I'm going to take some sand today, but I can always redistribute sand later if it turns out it's too close to anybody's base. But I'll do a quick walk around and we'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys, I don't think anyone's base is around here. It doesn't appear to be, but check that out. That is the most amazing terrain I have seen in a while. Obviously it's some sort of extreme mesa plateau, but check that out. So the coordinates are on the screen for anyone on the server if they want to come and do something with this. I'll also screenshot it in case anyone needs me to go back to the coordinates for them. But seriously, this server is beautiful. I don't think Ashanton could have picked a better server. Alrighty. But yeah, no, this appears to not be within view of anybody's base, which is just perfect. So I'm going to find a large patch of desert. I'm going to chuck a bed down and chuck down just a basic house type structure that will eventually build a nether portal in and hook it up to the nether hub. And then I'll start digging up some sand. So I'll see you guys soon. I mean, that'll do for now, right? Turns out I didn't bring any cobblestone or wood with me because I'm not that smart. So yeah, this'll do for now. Alright, I'm going to take off the debug screen. Sorry, I just accidentally knocked my mic. Hopefully by the end of the 6-week stint, I'm going to have the money to get my condenser microphone. It's nothing fancy. It's a Samson Media I'm saving up for. So if anyone's got any opinions on that, that's cool. But for those of you in New Zealand and maybe Australia, is it an Australian thing as well? I don't know. But Flybuys points, man. Been saving up my Flybuys points from gassing up my car and doing my grocery shopping. And that's how I'm paying for a huge chunk of my microphone. So, yeah. Alright, so I'll get some sleep done and then I'm going to log in the camera account and we're going to go take out some of that hill there. Alright, I'll be with you soon. Okay, everybody. I think we've got enough sand. Not quite as much as I wanted to have, but it'll do. Sorry, that's my camera account leaving the game. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack ourselves up, and then I'm going to go and explore the perimeter of that mega taiga biome. Because there's that whole thing where cold biomes stick with cold biomes and hot with hot, and I'm hoping maybe we might come across an ice spikes, because I know that people are on the hunt for it. So I'm going to do a quick peek around, maybe half an hour of exploration. If we don't find anything, we'll go home and I'll start putting some glass in the smelter and gathering up obsidian so that we can actually link a nether portal to here in between episodes. So yeah, let me restock my inventory and grab my bed. And we'll do a bit more exploring and then head home. Alrighty everybody, so there was no ice spikes biome, obviously, since I've got glass and not packed ice on me. Not that that would matter because I didn't have my silk touch pick with me. Do I have it on me I should probably go to get that before we start placing glass. But yeah, I thought we'd spend a few minutes placing glass around the cathedral, so at least we could say we've got the front face entirely done. That would be nice to be able to say. But yeah. There we go. Need to get myself some mending books too. I'm wasting far too many diamonds. Now I know there are mending villages on the server. I've just been very busy. Trading with villagers takes up a lot of time. So yeah, now what I do with the glass on this is always, when facing outwards, the bottom left-hand corner will be a purple pane. And you'll see, apart from obviously ones where I want the purple in the center, but large windows, always purple pane in the bottom right corner. And that keeps the windows looking nice and uniform. So yeah, and then it's just a matter of getting them all in. Alternating your black and purple, obviously. And bam! The front face is finally done! Yay! Alright. So yeah, again, purple pane in the bottom right corner, and then you just work up from there. Nice and simple. Yeah. But what do you guys think of the purple and black checkerboard pattern for the main windows? I have had someone bring it up to me. Now this is someone I know IRL, so it's not a comment on a video or anything. But apparently it looks like the texture error, like when a block texture doesn't load and it's just this purple and black block. And I can understand where they're coming from, but that doesn't stop me from liking the pattern that we have here. So opinions would be nice, because I can always change it up. I've got my silk touch pick, you know, I can always just rip it up, change up the pattern. We are going to be having some plain black windows further up the build. This is why you need silk touch. So yeah, it's not a big deal if I have to change out my patterns a wee bit. But yeah. Now, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit funny at the moment. One of my kids has managed to bring home the cold from heck from Kindy, and she's had the week off, which, you know, it's nice to spend time with her, but it's a bit of a pain. Sick kids get very, very needy very quickly. And she's already a stage 5 clinger. Yeah. So patient 0, obviously, and she's spread it across everybody in the house. So on top of all the stresses and the extra stuff we're having to do, which I listed off in the channel update, we're all getting sick. So, yay! But, yeah. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I've got like I've got multiple stacks. That's cool. For a second there, I'd forgotten how much glass I'd made. Because I know I only made a stack and a half of each colour blocks, but I think that made, yeah, 4 stacks of each when it came to the panes, which is why I'm using panes. Because I know once I get further up the build, it's not going to make much difference with the depth variation. Heck, even the way I've built these, it wouldn't make much difference with the depth variation. But it's just, it's very resource savvy. And it's getting dark. So I need to sleep because I'm the only one on the server. Now, that is a thing that happens a lot because unless Winnie decides to get on late at night, essentially, you know, nighttime here is school time for some of the other server members. It's sleep time for others, work time for others. For me, you know, it's nighttime, my kids are in bed, I get to record. So, yeah. Now, that is the other issue as to why I'm struggling to get my videos out at the moment. I do have a very tight recording window. I get about 4 to 6 hours a night, depending on how much sleep I'm willing to sacrifice, 4 nights a week, and that's it. Other than that, you know, because I'm borrowing this PC off of my fiance, you know, he has his days off work and he wants to use his computer, which is, you know, understandable. So, yeah, and with him working nights and the computer being in the bedroom, I can't just get in here during the day to record because my talking will wake him up. So, yeah, once we move, however, we have a house lined up that has an extra bedroom, surplus to our needs, and it's a small bedroom, so we're going to be using it to put the computer in, which is just fantastic. And it means more time for recording for me, because I'll be able to record during the day and edit at night. Oh, no, that's not where it goes. Rather than recording for 4-ish hours at night and usually then chucking my editing on top of that, because sometimes I have to go back and re-record sections, and I try to do that while my memory's still fresh after going over the editing. So obviously I can't get partway through my editing and go, oh, I need to voice that over, or I need to re-record that without waking up the sleeping person in the bed behind me. So yeah, it's going to make life a lot easier. And as I think I mentioned in the channel update, I'm hoping that with the extra available recording time, I'll be able to move to 5 videos a week by the end of the year, which would be fantastic, because at the moment with the shorter videos, and in fact skipping a whole week of recording while we were trying to close the deal on the house and negotiate prices and whatnot, you know, the channel took a bit of a hit. Like, obviously I wasn't releasing videos, so I wasn't getting views, and somehow by some miraculous thing I managed to pick up 2 subscribers despite the lack of uploads. But yeah, alrighty, so you guys get the picture of what I'm going to be doing for the next half hour, 45 minutes. So I'll get this finished and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, everybody. So all of the glass is in. I ended up having to craft more, but we have a lot of sand for that. Actually, speaking of, I need to go get some more ink sacks and gravel for concrete, but we've got enough of that to be getting by with for now. So, yay! The bottom level, all of the exterior and interior walls are done and all of the glass is in. I still need to put in the details and the balconies and the arches and pillars, but I'm not doing that until I've got the second level on. So, yeah. Alrighty, but that is most definitely all I've got time for today. It is now midnight. Alright, so if you like the video, then hit that like button. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Links will be down in the description below. And I will see you all next time.